Dorsiflexion is when the foot comes closer to the shin bone with the knee bent. But before we get into that, we need to go over some of the reasons why someone might lose range of motion in their ankle. So now, why might someone lose ankle dorsiflexion range of motion? One reason why someone might lose that ankle range of motion towards dorsiflexion is because the calf muscle is tight. So that's the large muscle that some people refer to as the gastrocnemius. Now, that muscle is important because that muscle crosses the ankle joint, meaning it has an attachment down underneath the foot. And then at the top end, it has some attachments that attach above the knee. So it's what we call a two-joint muscle, meaning it's a muscle that crosses two joints. Now, the most important part of this stretch is the downward pressure down through that ankle. So if you absolutely, because you have hemiparesis or you have some other medical condition going on where you can't lean your body weight over that leg like I just showed, the other thing to do is to just put some weights on your leg. So you can keep these weights kind of back so that they don't add extra weight to your leg so that you can lift your leg up onto the step. So if you started with your leg down, just kind of get these weights like all the way up onto your body if you can. And then that makes that leg a little bit lighter. And then hopefully you can pull that in or somehow get into this position. But trust me, some of you, I follow you on social media. You're very creative. And so don't assume you can't do this until you try it. You guys can pretty much do a lot more than you think you can, and sometimes I think you can. And then just with your strong arm, slide those weights down onto your leg. You just go to Home Depot and spend $5 on a bag of sand and fill them up with sand. And then that adds that extra weight to that leg to give that deep ankle stretch. And with most of the stretches that I show on this channel, you want to hold that for about a minute.